You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
A dramatic situation unfolded this week at a British Columbia ostrich farm, where a government-ordered cull of hundreds of birds has sparked emotional resistance and even arrests. The Canadian Food Inspection Agency, or CFIA, confirmed that some of the ostriches at the Universal Ostrich Farm in Edgewood had tested positive for avian flu. That discovery triggered strict containment protocols, which in this case included a full cull of the farm's flock, about 400 birds. Officials say the measure is necessary to stop the virus from spreading to other farms and possibly into the broader poultry industry. But for the owners, this was more than just a health and safety procedure. It was their livelihood, their passion, and their bond with animals they've raised for years. Two of the farm's co-owners, Karen Esperson and her daughter, Katie Pasitny, refused to leave the ostrich enclosure. They stayed overnight in protest, determined to shield the birds. When RCMP officers moved in, the pair was arrested under the Federal Health of Animals Act. Police explained that their presence was required at the farm to ensure public safety and to help CFIA officials carry out the law. No charges have been laid so far, and the two were later released. But the confrontation underscores just how tense the situation has become. Supporters gathered at the farm as well, some building barriers of hay bales around the property, as a show of defiance. To them, the cull feels unnecessary and heartbreaking, a decision that does not take into account the unique nature of ostriches compared with other poultry. The CFIA has emphasized that the risk of avian flu is serious. Outbreaks can spread quickly, devastate farming communities, and even pose risks to wild bird populations. That's why strict measures are enforced, regardless of whether the farm is raising chickens, turkeys, or in this rare case, ostriches. Authorities argue that the protocols are not meant to punish farmers, but to protect the wider agricultural sector and food supply. Still, the human toll is undeniable. For Esperson and Pasitny, watching the flock face destruction feels like losing family. Their resistance shows how these policies collide with the deep emotional and economic investments that farmers carry. And for their supporters, the arrests have only amplified concerns about fairness, transparency, and compassion in the way disease control is managed. As the cull proceeds, the farm stands as a symbol of the difficult balance between public safety and personal livelihood. On one side, there's the hard science and policy of disease prevention. On the other, there are farmers who see their animals not just as inventory, but as living beings tied to identity and survival. This clash has turned a quiet BC community into the center of a debate that is both highly emotional and deeply complex. Stay subscribed for more videos.